George Washington, the father of the nation. Introduction. George Washington stands as a towering figure in American history, revered as the nation's first president and celebrated as a visionary leader who played a pivotal role in the founding of the United States. This article delves into the life, accomplishments, and enduring legacy of George Washington, highlighting his remarkable journey from humble beginnings to becoming the father of the nation. Early life and education. Childhood and family background. Born on February 22, 1732, in Westmoreland County, Virginia, George Washington was the eldest son of Augustine and Mary Washington. He spent his formative years on the family farm, where he developed a deep connection to the land and a strong sense of duty to his family and community. Education and military career beginnings. Washington's formal education was limited, consisting of basic instruction in mathematics, geography, and the classics. At the age of 11, he tragically lost his father, thrusting him into the role of provider and caretaker for his mother and siblings. Despite this early hardship, Washington's natural intelligence and curiosity led him to pursue a career in surveying, a profession that would shape his future military and political endeavors. Revolutionary War era. Leadership in the Continental Army. Washington's military career began in earnest during the French and Indian War, where he served as a young officer in the Virginia militia. His bravery, resourcefulness, and strategic acumen caught the attention of colonial leaders, earning him a commission as a lieutenant colonel in the British Army. It was during this conflict that Washington honed his skills as a leader and gained valuable experience in warfare and diplomacy. Role in the American Revolution. The outbreak of the American Revolution in 1775 thrust Washington into the spotlight once again, this time as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. Despite facing daunting odds and formidable adversaries, Washington's leadership inspired his troops to persevere through years of hardship and sacrifice. From the bitter cold of Valley Forge to the decisive victory at Yorktown, Washington's strategic brilliance and unwavering resolve were instrumental in securing America's independence from British rule. Presidency. Election and first term. In 1789, following the ratification of the U.S. Constitution, George Washington was unanimously elected as the nation's first president. His inauguration in New York City marked the beginning of a new era in American history, as the fledgling republic sought to establish its place on the world stage. Washington's leadership during his first term focused on establishing the foundations of the federal government, including the creation of executive departments, the establishment of a federal judiciary, and the ratification of the Bill of Rights. Domestic policies and achievements. Throughout his presidency, Washington championed a variety of domestic policies aimed at promoting economic growth, national unity, and individual liberty. He signed into law the Judiciary Act of 1789, which established the federal court system, and the Tariff Act of 1789, which imposed tariffs on imported goods to protect American industries. Washington also oversaw the creation of the First Bank of the United States, a pivotal institution that laid the groundwork for the nation's financial system. Foreign policies and diplomacy. In the realm of foreign affairs, Washington pursued a policy of neutrality, seeking to avoid entanglement in the conflicts of Europe while safeguarding American interests abroad. His administration negotiated treaties with Native American tribes, settled territorial disputes with Spain and Britain, and navigated the challenges of maintaining peace and stability in a rapidly changing world. Washington's farewell address in 1796 outlined his vision for the nation's future, emphasizing the importance of unity, patriotism, and non-interventionism in foreign affairs. Personal traits and legacy. Character and leadership style. George Washington's character and leadership style were defined by integrity, humility, and a deep sense of duty to his country. Despite possessing immense power and prestige, Washington remained modest and self-effacing, eschewing the trappings of royalty in favor of a simple and austere lifestyle. His calm and composed demeanor, combined with his unwavering commitment to the welfare of his fellow citizens, endeared him to people from all walks of life and earned him the respect and admiration of his contemporaries. Contributions to the nation. Washington's contributions to the nation extended far beyond his military and political achievements. As a founding father, he played a central role in shaping the principles and institutions that form the bedrock of American democracy. From his leadership during the Constitutional Convention to his steadfast defense of the rule of law as president, Washington's legacy endures as a beacon of hope and inspiration for future generations of Americans. Conclusion. In conclusion, George Washington's life and legacy represent the embodiment of the American spirit, resilient, principled, and undaunted in the face of adversity. From his humble beginnings as a young surveyor in colonial Virginia to his historic presidency as the first leader of the United States, Washington's journey is a testament to the enduring power of courage, perseverance, and visionary leadership. As we reflect on his remarkable achievements and contributions to the nation, we are reminded of the timeless values that unite us as Americans and the profound impact that one individual can have on the course of history. Unique FAQs. Where did George Washington receive his education? Washington's formal education was limited, consisting mainly of lessons at home and practical training in surveying and military affairs. He did not attend college or university. What role did Washington play in shaping the nation's capital? As president, Washington played a significant role in the selection and design of the nation's capital, ultimately choosing the site along the Potomac River and overseeing the construction of the federal city, which would later be named Washington, D.C., in his honor. How did Washington's military experience influence his presidency? Washington's experience as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army shaped his approach to leadership and decision-making as president. His military background instilled in him a sense of discipline, strategic thinking, and commitment to the welfare of his troops and his country. What was Washington's stance on slavery? Although Washington owned slaves throughout his life, he expressed ambivalence about the institution of slavery and voiced support for its gradual abolition. In his will, he emancipated the slaves he owned, setting a precedent for future generations of slaveholders. How did Washington's farewell address shape American politics? Washington's farewell address, delivered at the end of his second term as president, emphasized the importance of unity, national identity, and civic virtue. His warnings against political factions and foreign entanglements continue to resonate in American politics today.